الأماكن اللي مريت. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Hello everyone and welcome to welcome to MHF. We are here for another daily debate stream where we're here to talk about transfers and all things transfers. You know, Man United Zirkzee deal is finito, officiale, is soon. You get me? The slot era, slot machine, starting soon. Maresca. Should Chelsea fans just trust the process after the Caicedo quotes? I feel so vindicated because Caicedo said, Poch said we should run. Wow. And Ben Chilwell might be headed to Man United. Make sure guys are slapping the like button. Make sure guys are subscribing to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. Inshallah soon, Suraida. You can cry in peace. I'll let you know publicly so you can have a cry fest with the 4 jealous women. Big up to you guys. So, Mo is praying, you guys. So, as I do it on This Is Football, I'm going to do it on MHF. Tell me which topic you want us to start with. Maresca, the transfer stuff, you know, Arne Slotla. Tell me, one word answers right now in the chat. Who you want us to start with? Let me know. I'm going to cook you later on my channel as well. But this guy right here, you guys know how I always tell you. I always tell you guys, there's no memberships on This Is Football because I've decided to do things differently and I keep in contact with everyone off the stream. This guy sends me a picture of his plants. Like he's very like planting heavy. You get it? This guy sends me a picture of his plants. He sends me a picture of a watermelon. Everyone knows what a watermelon, and he's like, next to it is a cantaloupe. I'm like, bro, what is a cantaloupe? I went to Google it and it's just melon. So he couldn't just say, I've planted watermelons and melons. He decided to say, I've planted cantaloupe. What kind of bougie-ass fraud are you, Ed? But thank you for the super chat. I'm going to cook you again on A-listers as well. جاهز حبيبي نضيفك؟ ما انت جاي زي كأنك ضيف ولا كأنه قناتك ولا شيء. تفضل. Yes حبيبي. Go ahead, yes. تفضل. Yeah, the floor is yours. Welcome to your own channel. 15 minutes late. Yes, talk to
By the way, guys, I set up everything, did the thumbnail, set up everything. Husam just showed up to the stream ready. And all I told him is that I want to go pray, right, between the streams. And he's saying that, welcome to my channel. I'm just exposed you right there. Thank you so much. I literally set up everything.
Husam was set up most of the streams. I can't lie. He's definitely like the setup machine. Inshallah, when I get like the new laptop, that isn't a piece of shit like this, and it's coming probably the end of this month.
Because you see what you're saying? This is
no, but Mo, I actually ordered it.
I am His Majesty. He thinks that Mo is just His Majesty. I show up to the streams and the streams are ready, and I just sit and talk. These guys think that I just say, well, come here, and they think
mostly Mo sets up the streams because my laptop is a piece of shit. Everyone knows this. I've got a new one. Inshallah. Before the end of this month or the start of next month, everything will be ready. Set up green screen as well. Everything is ready, inshallah, for the new season. So we're elevating. And this piece of shit needs 15 minutes to just start, you know? So that's why, you know, Mo knows that I actually physically have to take 25 minutes to set up a stream. So, yeah, but anyway, we're here. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing, Habibis. And they've decided they want us to start with Slot, Mo. So
yeah,
go ahead.
I want to know this thing about your Arne Slot. So he's the transfers are a little bit slow, even though most of the Liverpool players that Liverpool.
Am I lagging, by the way, or am I good?
You're perfect.
Okay, shukran, Habib.
And I'm not lagging.
No, I'm not. You're not lagging.
Alhamdulillah. This notion about Liverpool like starting slow and. Is it because Diaz is still playing for Colombia and they need to sell Diaz first? I'm actually not sure which one is like. Do they have to wait a little bit until they sell? But the money for Caicedo is still there. What about Endo? What about the DM? Why is Man United negotiating with?
Can you tell her I'm busy, Mo? Can you tell her I'm busy?
It's not that. I'm sorry. Okay.
Tell her I'm busy. I'm doing a stream with Husam.
We have a storm in Texas. massive storm, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And there is gonna be a little bit of like electricity will be out, and there's massive. It's a massive storm. Sorry, apologies. So we're getting the news about the storm, how the tornado is coming, and all this stuff. It's just you got the people.
What's your point about slots? So I
anyway,
can
Arne slot. Arne slot. It's too slow. The transfers are too slow. The guy needs the players to work with. Why are Man United, even though Ugarte was at the Euros, why are Man United linked to Ugarte and Liverpool aren't? I know that people talk about Michael Edwards. And the notion of like, yeah, everything is discreet and everything. All right. Who are Liverpool signing? Who are Liverpool linked with? Why aren't Liverpool linked? There's the Anthony Gordon news. I believe this might be Arne Slot, like just, well, okay, here is how I'm looking at it from outside. You're the Liverpool fan. A lot of people are Liverpool fans in the chat. I think that Liverpool, the media, the journalists of Liverpool, by the way, the journalists of Liverpool that are linked to the club, the correspondents of The Guardian, every time I'm listening or I'm hearing the news, I feel the notion is Liverpool are rebuilt. We're going to sign the players that will suit we'll see what we do. Liverpool are in the I have heard the word rebuild in the last week or two about like 10 times.
From journalists, you mean?
From journalists.
Yeah, but the Slot came out publicly and said Salah, Van Dijk, and these guys, they want to win trophies. And listen, let me tell you something about Liverpool, Mo. And this is something people will just type vouch now in the chat because they know. I know more about Liverpool transfers than Ian Doyle, or than James Pearce, or than Fabrizio, or than anyone. People need to understand something. It's not that Husam knows only. You're more likely to know stuff via knowing someone who knows someone over journalists. Why? Because of the Van Dijk apology. Remember the Van Dijk apology? When we had to apologize publicly for the Virgil van Dijk thing, when we wanted to get him in May, and then ended up had to get him in January, we had to apologize publicly. Because the news was leaked, from ever since then, Liverpool released no news whatsoever. Fabrizio knows nothing about Liverpool. Let me tell you, he's the top-notch guy. I've emailed him. I know how much it costs to get him on my channel. He knows nothing about Liverpool Football Club. If I get Fabrizio on This Is Football, I'll ask him about Man United, about Chelsea, about Arsenal, about anyone but Liverpool, because Liverpool, he has said it himself. I've watched episodes where he's been on with Liverpool content creators. He said it publicly with his own mouth. He said, listen, Liverpool don't like to say anything publicly. I've already told the people we're interested in 4 people. Now you need to understand something. Your concerns are my concerns. Everyone who's watching right now knows This Is Football, Footy Judge Mo. Everyone knows, watches both channels. They know who we are. They've watched my Liverpool streams. They've heard me say this verbatim. They know. Yes, I am worried about the speed of execution, 100%. However, knowing that I know we are interested in 3-4 players in 4 different positions shows me that we're not sat on our ass. Now, my analysis is the following. Slot wants to first take a training session with the players, see what he needs, what he doesn't need, and take it from there. So he's waiting for Salah, Diaz, these guys to come back from Copa America. The news that came out in January was that Liverpool and Spurs were the only 2 top 6 sides who could spend money without breaking any FFP rules or PSR rules or any of that shit. So we can easily spend as much money as we want. Now, here's another issue that you need to understand. The players that we want, Mo, the reason why we're sat on our ass is because no one else wants them. You get it? Name one other team that was linked to Ederson right now. Ederson from Atalanta.
No one.
Other than us. Ait Nouri, Abdel Hamid, big up to him. Every day he wakes up, Ait Nouri wants to move to Liverpool. Ait Nouri doesn't care whether Klopp's there or not. Ait Nouri wants to play at Anfield. Kul yom, new article about Ait Nouri. You know, and the centre backs, it's an open market. Because look at it realistically. Matip is gone now. We're going to replace him with a centre back that's young, that will take time to develop. You know, because we have Konate, because we have Gomez, because we have Kwanzaa, because we have Virgil. So it's not like, oh my God, if we don't sign a centre back, this season is fucked. No, we're signing a young guy, come in, play Carabao Cup, FA Cup, develop step by step.
Calafiori there. Or,
Okay,
you know the deal? You know, 60 million.
You want to know the sad part? I'll tell you the sad part with Calafiori. We were never in for.
Do you know how much did it cost Arsenal?
Yeah,
Peanuts.
40-something million.
40 million euros, 60k a week, Husam. 60k a week.
Yes,
bro.
But we have priorities.
Bro, I think what's going.
Do you believe centre back is our priority?
Yeah, because Matip left.
No, Mo, don't do that. You know what's our two priority positions? Everyone knows this. Let's be real.
No, you know,
DM
is number one.
DM number by far. That one
By
is like
number,
stamped.
yeah. Okay.
Even Endo came out publicly said sign DM, and he's the DM by far. Stamp on.
Okay. Let me go ahead. Go ahead.
The other
Tell me
one is
your
left
opinion.
back.
I'm gonna tell you my opinion. I'm gonna tell you why left back is not your priority. I'm gonna tell you why.
By the way, are you asking my opinion or based on the club?
I'm talking about the opinion.
La, my opinion, forward is priority.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
Get a striker or a winger.
Even the club. Sorry, not your opinion. The club. Your opinion is
the
subjective.
Club think DM is priority, and
I'm gonna tell you why I think the club are wrong and think a left back is a priority. I think why they are wrong. You already. This is what I'm thinking. It's like Chelsea, for example. If Chelsea are looking to sell Chilwell, yes, their priority needs to be a left back, a backup to Kukurea, or a starter. At the current moment, I have heard no news that Liverpool are getting rid of Robertson or Tsimikas. So that means on the books, already Liverpool have two left backs. Hold on, huh?
That's why you need to watch this football.
So tell us here then.
Better Liverpool news than Fabrizio. I think we're looking to get rid of Tsimikas. That's who we're looking to get rid of.
Okay. So you are getting Ait Nouri or someone from that ilk. Yeah, let's say Ait Nouri.
Inshallah. Ait Nouri is a massive interest to us.
So
one thing the reporters, there's only one report, I'll tell you, that is real, Mo. Only one report. The last month, you reading news about Liverpool, there's one report that's true. And I said it to the people already. The Jorge Mendes meeting. That one wasn't a lie. That one was the real. The Jorge Mendes meeting was real. And you know who's Jorge Mendes represent? Ryan Ait Nouri. We're moving, inshallah, step by step. But I'm worried about the same thing you're worried about. So when Footy Judge Mo says, guys, I'm worried at the speed at which Liverpool's moving, you're not doing devil's advocate. You're spitting facts. I'm worried about the same thing. I want us to sign these players. Now, the problem is what Husam prioritizes versus what the club prioritizes, two different things. The club prioritizes DM. That's the one thing we're looking at, 100%. Stamp on it. Left back is another priority position. And the rest, we have to take it from there. I don't know if maybe we just sign a DM and a left back and call it a day. Now, the forward position is very interesting. We need to find a club for Luis Diaz. And we aren't budging on the price. So we might price him out of a move, which I think personally is stupid.
What is the price?
60.
That's too much for Luis Diaz.
I know it's too much, but that's what the club wants.
I actually think that Liverpool should sign a centre back.
Yes. Liverpool.
Do you know why? Right? Do you know why? And it's a priority. Do you know why?
Why?
Because you play in the Champions League this season, and you play in the Premier League, and the Champions League is longer, right? It's longer than last season. So it's 8 games instead of 6 games in the first part. Now Matip has left. Konate is at the current moment with France. He's not fit, bro.
No, he had influenza. He had some sort of virus. That's why he's not playing.
And Konate is not a 50. If it's not a 50-game player, he's not even a 25-game player in the season, right?
He's a 15-game player.
So Virgil van Dijk is getting older. You can count on Virgil van Dijk for 40 games, right? You can count on the guy. You need a center back because you don't want to end up with Konate injured and having only 2 fit center backs in Kwanzaa, who's a kid, and Virgil van Dijk going into a week where you play Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Wednesday again. You can't do this if Konate gets injured. That's why center back for me. But even for the left back, you can play, even if you sell Tsimikas, even if someone comes for Tsimikas, you have Gomez, who's more competent as a left back than as a center back. My point of it, if you don't get a center back, you're really being forced to play Virgil van Dijk and Kwanzaa every game because Matip has left. You need a center back, and basically you need a left-footed center back. In Van Dijk can go to the right side if needed. This is why Calafiori and that left back in Calafiori was the perfect solution for Liverpool, because even if you got rid of freaking Tsimikas, Calafiori is an okay left back, especially when Trent inverts. Is the perfect signing for Liverpool. That is the point. That is why when I'm looking
No,
at
I
this,
wanted Calafiori, but the club didn't want him.
this is absolutely shambolic by Liverpool that a player was available for 40 million euros for a club like Liverpool, who can pay higher wages than Arsenal based on what we're hearing, right? Because they make about 300 million in revenue more than Arsenal. Arsenal make 450, Liverpool more is 750. This is documented. This is not Mo speaking, right? So you can pay higher wages than them. And that left back was there available to go for the Premier League, and you just weren't in for him. I think that is stupid. This is, and I'm going to say this, you like Michael Edwards. I think this stubbornness thing from Michael Edwards, that I don't negotiate, I don't go into transfer sagas and all this stuff, that is fine. But at the same time, that doesn't mean he's right. It just doesn't.
But can I ask you a question? What's Arsenal's priority headed into the window? Don't lie, be honest.
A midfielder.
Okay, they signed the centre back first.
But do you know why? And that's why I'm saying
but I can give you an explanation to why every position.
But that proves my point, not your point.
No, it doesn't.
Do you know?
No, it doesn't.
Why?
Because you're giving credit to Arsenal, who haven't signed a priority, but you're doing the opposite for Liverpool. And the reason why...
No, but I think the priority... But hold on. But it's the same. Your priority is not a centre-back with a club, as you said. But one of your priorities is a left-back. So you basically... Liverpool's priority is a midfielder, a DM. Arsenal priority is a midfielder. So both of you. Arsenal saw a chance there to cover two positions, the left-back and the centre-back coverage that they're going to still give you. And they used that chance and said... We forget our priority now, because this is someone on the market that we're not going to find an alternative for. We're not going to find someone. Bro, Tadibo is 40 million euros. Tadibo, bro. We're talking about Calafiori, 60 million, 60K a week, and 40 million euros. Liverpool should have said, we're going to stop a little bit about our priority. We're going to keep them on the side, but we're going to focus on Calafiori, convince this guy to join us because it's an opportunity. And we're going to be looking for someone similar lately anyway. That's what Arsenal did. Arsenal
just to confirm here, are you asking about me or about the club? That's the thing.
That the club did wrong here by not going for Calafiori.
Okay, but here's the thing. I wanted Calafiori, but the problem is Arne slot inverts both left back and right back. That's why Robertson is going to be a problem.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
It means he inverts both. يعني بنفس المباراة he inverts both.
What does that mean? He plays 2-2-2-2-2? What?
Yes, basically. He inverts both right back and left back.
It doesn't make any sense, but fine.
Hey, tactics don't make any sense. Thiago Motta, whose tactics don't make sense, just went to Juventus. That guy plays a 2-6-4, 2-6-3.
Yeah, but he has width. Who's the whole... Okay, anyway, we'll see.
Who's the width? Were you about to ask that?
You're talking about Salah?
Have some respect.
Habibi, the width at the back line. You have to have
That's the best winger in the league.
Yeah, Habibi, the back line. You have to cover it. The back line, not the...
Yeah, the two centre backs. But anyway, point is...
What the fuck are you talking about? How is a centre back going to cover the whole pitch?
Ait Nouri can invert, Robertson can't. You know? Ait Nouri can invert, Robertson can't.
Yeah, Habibi, who said that Ait Nouri can invert?
I test. So obvious. He's technically like, even if you're not a Robertson hater, he's technically 3 levels above Robertson.
Anyway, I'm saying it here on MHF. Listen, we have 400 people here. If this guy inverts both right back and left back, which is, I don't know if that would work. I don't know if that would work, but maybe.
Listen, we would see. At the end of the day, look, listen, we need Ait Nouri. We need Ederson. I think we're looking at a young centre back, but we're going to take it from there, probably from the French league. The forward, though, is where the bombs will happen. But the bombs only happen if we get rid of one of Dam and Dummer. And it looks like Dam wants to leave. So, hopefully we can find Dam a club. I just hope we don't, I really just hope we do not price him out of a move. Because Dam is not worth it.
You can... Okay, so Liverpool are one of these clubs that will not just sell a player short. They will not like give someone a discount because you still have to replace the guy. And Liverpool aren't stupid, so someone will have to come in with this. If you value this guy as a 60 million, you will have to sign. You'll have to sell him for 60 million because that is what they're gonna have in the market. This is how Liverpool operate, as far as I know. If we are pricing you at 60 million, we know that we're pricing you at 60 million because we need this 60 million to replace you with that much in the market. It's not just, yeah, we'll give you a discount 20 million and we'll pay that 20 million from our pocket. If it's you don't do this shit. It just don't work like this.
Yeah, listen, but for me, right now, look, priority is to get Ederson Aït-Nouri through the door or another DM that we're also interested in. You know, I've already mentioned it as well on my channel. But the
What is
DM...
it? Tell me here since you did it.
No, but I cannot say names. I cannot say names. That one I cannot say.
Oh,
The other
okay, you
DM
didn't
cannot
do
say.
it. Oh, okay.
I cannot say a name. So DM, you know, there's 2 targets currently for us. And the left backs, I think we're looking at Aït-Nouri. That one is
What
really
about the
interesting.
Coop Miners links? Do you
No, Coop Miner is not real. There is links that I've been telling people it's not real. I told people Matt Sweefer is not real. People came in the chat the day after. They're like, bro, yes, you were right. See, Matt Sweefer is not real. The Matt Sweefer thing is not real. Arne Slot confirmed it himself. And, you know, the thing with, what's it called? The thing with Somerville wasn't as the interest as people thought. Here's the thing, and I've always expressed this. Left back Mo is one of the easiest positions to sign. Even if Aït-Nouri doesn't work, there is Robinson. And if Robinson doesn't work, there is Estupinan. And if Estupinan doesn't work, we go get a left back from a French league who's technical and can invert. عادي يعني. You know, it's easy. But here's the thing, people need to understand something. Husam is saying...
Ben Chilwell's in the market though.
Let me say this. Okay, now there's no need for you to start smirking. Now I'm being an asshole. You've signed 3 players on a free. So back to the topic. When it comes
we signed
to
competent.
when it comes
we win
to,
the league.
When it comes to if you are up against City, you finish 3rd. When it comes to the signings,
we're not up against City.
When it comes to the signings that we're gonna make, people understand something. Yes, I can come here and I can tell you who we're interested in, who we want to sign, and all that shit. But at the end of the day, Mo is right at what he said at the start. The club need to execute. All this talk about, you know, we like Aït-Nouri, we like Ederson, we like Messi, all this we like means nothing at the end of the day if we don't execute.
We like me likey, you know.
Yeah, so this is something that people need to understand, because someone will come tell me a month later if we don't sign Aït-Nouri, Husam, you told us we're going to sign Aït-Nouri. Yeah, we like the guy, we want to sign him, but it's on the club to execute. Executional skills are not on me to deliver. That's on Edwards, that's on Hughes, that's on the board, that's on those people. I can only report to you what I know, who the club are interested in. I mean, people who watch my channel will tell you from 2 months ago I mentioned Ederson. I said it to you yourself about Ederson. I've people who watch my channel heard about Aït-Nouri like a month and a half ago. Like, I've been saying these things, but it's just about execution. And this is where you are 100% correct. The club need to start executing 1,000,000%. There is nothing devil's advocate about that. There is nothing crazy about that. That's just facts. We must spend the money. We must execute, get the transfer through the door. 100%. 100%. Or else we're just sat back, just watching everyone cook, to be honest with you. Sat on our ass. And let me tell you something. I'm telling you something right now. I know this through someone I speak to. Man City is not all roses. Mo, keep this in your mind. Man City right now is not all sunshine and roses. As soon as it was announced that the investigation is happening in fucking September, there's a lot of players that are linked to leave. A lot of players that are linked to leave, Habibi. You need to understand this. You get it? A lot of players are looking to leave, you know? So I'm telling you right now, this is why Arsenal are a smart institution. They're now ready. Arsenal, if you don't win the league next season, if who I've been told is going to leave Man City leave, then you are failures. Because there's a possibility Kevin De Bruyne leaves and Ederson leaves. And there's an opportunity that shock transfers happen that none of you here even know about or think is a possibility that someone leaves. And the reason why I say that is, look, Mo, put yourself in the player's position right now if you're a player at Man City. And this is something I think you mentioned to me like 2 days ago. Put yourself in their place. The club is getting investigated in September. There's 2 outcomes, guilty, not guilty. Now, if the outcome is guilty, possibly I'm not going to be playing Champions League football. Possibly I might have heavy repercussions of relegation or stripped of my titles. If the outcome is not guilty, Adi, life moves on. But it's not as crystal clear as you think. I would not be shocked whatsoever if the likes of Kevin De Bruyne left, if the likes of Ederson left, all these guys. Like, it's a possibility. And you know, one thing about the Saudi league, if you've noticed, and this is something that we have to keep an eye out for. This is what separates MLS, Chinese league, and Saudi league. The Saudi league are not just signing old people who are finished and can't play football. They're looking at Johan Bakayoko. They're looking at Ederson. They tried for Alisson at the start of the window. They're looking at Virgil van Dijk. They're looking at players who can give you 4 or 5 years of good, great football at a high level team. Like, if I tell Mo right now, yo, Virgil van Dijk's going to Barcelona, he'd go like, fantastic signing for Barcelona. He would say that. And this is the thing. So they're looking at that level players. So don't be shocked if there's a couple of City players that jump ship, you know, or move to different clubs. That's what I will say. Like, obviously, you'll have players who will be loyal, like Oscar Bob and Rico Lewis and Phil Foden and Kyle Walker and Stones and blah blah blah. I'm talking about, you know, a lot of these players. Let's be honest. And this is no disrespect to any City fan. And if you take it as disrespect, cry more. This is just the reality. With all due respect, the likes of KDB and Ederson did not grow up in their countries supporting Manchester City. You know, let's just cut the crap here. Let's just stop waffling. Let's stop fucking lying. Okay, everyone, stop lying. No one that plays for City right now, besides the players that I mentioned, even Stones, is not. Even Stones. Haaland, fair enough, his dad played for the club, but let's push him to the side.
Haaland is not. Haaland, if City,
So I'm saying at least his dad played for the club, so let's push him to the side. The rest of these players, bro, respectfully, they grew up supporting Barcelona, Real Madrid, Manchester United, Arsenal, Liverpool, clubs who were relevant when they were growing up. By the way, I have no ego. I can say that more of the players right now are probably Barcelona, Madrid, United fans than Liverpool fans, Adi, because we stank in the 90s and early 2000s. So I acknowledge that 100%. I have no problem saying that. I'm not going to be egotistical about it. But if you tell me right now, a player who's 12 years old supports City, or 11 or 10, and he's starting out his football career, I believe you. But, you know, there's video evidence of Kevin De Bruyne supporting Liverpool as a kid and other clubs. And this is the shit that they talk about. So they don't have real loyalty towards the badge, Manchester City. So this is why players will be leaving. And for us, we're looking to have an opportunistic window. I'll describe to you Liverpool in the jungle right now. I know you watch National Geographic documentaries. Liverpool are the leopard. We are sat in the tree. We're sat in the tree. Currently, there's a lion, Real Madrid, hunting a gazelle, Lenny Yoro. They're running after him. But if the lion gets tired and he turns around and he decides to stop hunting, we're going to pounce. We are looking to have a really opportunistic window, which is pathetic and at the same time smart. It's smart pathetic, you know? It's like, you know, the fact that we're a Liverpool Football Club, we should be acting like a big club, but we never act like a big club anyway. There's no shock. We are the smallest big club when it comes to transfers. By the way, Spurs act like a bigger club than us when it comes to transfers. I'm not even joking. Like, they actually get shit done quicker than we do. We're the smallest big club when it comes to transfers. The trophy cabinet is fuller than any trophy cabinet in England. But when it comes to transfers, we are pathetic. That's just the fact. So we have to, I agree with you, we have to execute, move quicker. And if you ask me right now, Husam, who do I think will be the first signing? I think our first signing probably will be a DMO. And it's either going to be Ederson or the other guy that I cannot mention. That was my Liverpool summary right there.
Yeah, to me, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking this guy Arne talks well. He's good in talking. He's good in like making statements and stuff like this. And I'm just waiting for the club to back him really well, so he can, because he has. Listen, if we go through this Liverpool team, people are not understanding. I'm going to mention some names that should be making a challenging team. Simply, Van Dijk, Trent, Alisson, McAllister. I'm going to mention Szoboszlai, by the way. Yeah? Mohamed Salah. Jota would start for the majority of the teams. And looking at Cody Gakpo, how he plays for the Netherlands.
On the pitch or with the nerves?
With the Netherlands, on the pitch. If this guy, Cody Gakpo, listen, I'm just going to tell you this. If Cody Gakpo was not a Liverpool player, and people did not know how he played for Liverpool last 18 months, this guy's price would be like 60, 70 million now. After this Euro, after what he did in the Euros.
Who? Cody
Gakpo, 100%.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Bro, He has literally been one of the tournament's best players. Cody Gakpo. One of the reasons Netherlands is in the semi-finals because of Cody Gakpo. Come on.
No, I agree with you. I'm not denying what he's done for
But
Netherlands,
that's
but
the
I don't
point.
think.
The point is, because we watch Cody Gakpo at Liverpool, it is very hard for us to sit here and say that, yeah, this is a challenging, because Cody Gakpo, we see him not playing very well. I don't know about, to be honest, I don't know about Nunes and Diaz. Like, I'm watching Nunes, bro. A lot of people, I watched one Uruguay game, right? He's not great. Like, he's
You know,
still not
people
good.
people ask me for apology because he scored a goal against Panama. Most
Have
pathetic
you
fan
watched?
base when it comes to
Have you watched some of his?
I watched him against Brazil. Wallahi, it's like watching him for Liverpool. No difference. By the way,
Donkey. Did you
yeah,
watch?
100%. By the way,
The touches
Husam,
are
he
wrong.
cooks under Marcelo Bielsa. It's the system.
Because, to be honest with you, I never claimed that I sit and watch Uruguay or South America.
No, not
qualify.
you. I'm talking about the Liverpool fans that
No,
are.
but that's the thing. So I don't, right? And I don't give a shit about the compilations, right? And like, I don't watch that. I watched some of like the Uruguay games. The guy still shoots with no angle, completely misses simple passes.
No, he scored a goal against Panama. Did you apologize to him?
His ball control is below average of a regular footballer, by the way, right? Like, he does the same exact shit that he does for Liverpool. You play him a
100%.
pass, miscontrols the pass.
You want to know the
He's
difference?
trying to
He
pass,
scored against
it goes
Panama and
very long.
USA. Wow.
Like, people, because I thought I'm watching.
Let your
I
apologies
thought
be as loud as your disrespect.
No. Like, when I went to watch Uruguay play, I thought I'm going to watch Prime R9. The way people talk about him under Bielsa, I'm like, bro, I'm going to watch Prime R9 play for Brazil. I went to watch. It's the same donkey that plays, same exact guy. Nothing changed.
Well, let me ask you a question, and honestly, here's the thing. I know you will not say this just because you're my brother, but you're an honest man. Bro, why do you think, alhamdulillah, I'm on 31K subscribers when it comes to YouTube? Because I'm one of the few people, I'm not going to say the only one, but one of the few people who say it as this. That's why people come to me after he scores one goal against Panama and start asking for apologies. Yazan and Imat can score against Panama. Like, can we stop? He scored a goal against Panama and USA. And the other donkey is scoring a goal against Panama, and I don't know who the other shit
I
team
haven't
he
watched
scored
the game
against.
for Colombia yet. Probably I'll
Bro,
watch the
and they're asking to apologize again. Yeah, I'm like, here, let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck if Salah scores 500 goals for Egypt, or Van Dijk keeps 300 clean sheets for Netherlands. I don't give a fuck. What do you do for Liverpool? Simple as that, And next round, we're going to have Dumb versus Dumber in the semi-finals. So let's see which Dumb stinks less. So, yeah. I know versus Panama, he missed 9 shots, but he scored 1 goal those years. So you have to apologize. Let your apologies be as loud as your disrespect. He's the same fucking shit player, and no one can fix him. You need to understand something. Jurgen Klopp made Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah the 2 best wingers in world football. I don't give a fuck what anyone say. At the time, for a 2-year period, those 2 were the best wingers in the world. Ronaldo, Bale were coming towards the end of it. Messi wasn't playing on the wing anymore. Mbappe was only at the start. Neymar was finished at the time. The truth is, they were it. Everyone knows Mane and Salah. You saw them coming against your team, you were shitting yourself. The Arsenal fans in the chat were shitting themselves. The City fans in the chat were shitting themselves. All of them. They were shitting themselves. You're telling me the same guy. You know Brendan Rodgers' last game where he played Firmino? Right wing back. That's where he played Firmino. He played Firmino, Roberto Firmino, right wing back. We had Benteke Origi. He came in, made him a false 9, made him cook. Oh, listen, we were cooking people. But at the end of the day, apparently Bielsa makes Nunes cook. He has scored a goal against Panama and USA.
Prime R9. Prime R9.
And I love the question from Akil. Is Husam doing too much on Diaz? 100% I'm doing too much. Because I agree with you. Look, sometimes football is bigger than GA. We cannot just talk about GA. Anthony Gordon has a bigger success of dribbles completed than Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz has less big chances created than Reece James, who's in a relationship with the nurse all year long. and then Cameron Archer, who got relegated with Sheffield, and with Alfie Doherty, who got relegated with Luton Town, so he has less big chances created than them. He has less assists in his entire Liverpool career than Anthony Gordon has this season, and that's just his first breakout year, 1 year only for Newcastle. So Luis Diaz, I'm not doing too much on him at all. I would sell him tomorrow happily. You're an Arsenal fan. I would take Martinelli and give you Diaz right now. Tomorrow I would do this deal. Mensah's doing too much. The problem is people are just uneducated on the stats. If you don't want to do GA, Adi, let's not do GA. I'm telling you, he has less big chances created than Cameron Archer, who got relegated with the fucking Sheffield. Man saying doing too much. We ain't doing too much. He's fucking shit. Dribble means no difference to me.
Did you do the super chat?
No, can you do the super chats? Because I've been doing therapy for the last.
I am here. Husam cook me for calling Milan cantaloupe.
حبيبي, I already did this one. This one we did.
Did you
يعني
know
القراءة الوحيدة اللي عملناها.
Do you know there is a difference between Milan and cantaloupe, right?
شمام.
Cantaloupe. No, there's two different things.
شو بالعربي cantaloupe?
ما في, there's nothing.
What do you mean there's nothing?
They're two different fruit. Like one.
So it's literally just an orange melon, and you think it has no name in Arabic?
No. One of them is green from inside. One of them is yellow, honeydew and stuff like that. It's different.
Honeydew, okay, but you know what they call it? Melon.
No, but this cantaloupe is different than melon.
Cantaloupe melon, honeydew melon. It's just a fucking melon.
It's different.
Thank you, Adlan.
It's different. Coach and director are new. They too need assessment. I don't know, Kenneth, what do you mean by that? But
he's talking about Liverpool.
They need assessments. These guys, Arne Slot already is a manager, and Michael Edwards worked with Liverpool before, so he doesn't need assessments. Terence Daniel saying, big up Mo plus Husam. Mo, did you change your hair?
Chair.
Did you change my chair? Yes.
Chair.
I did change my chair. Yes. Why did I ignore the C completely? I did change my chair. It's in the making for something new, something else. There was a problem with it, and I had to change the chair. Right.
So I'm getting new laptop, Mo getting new chair.
No, I'm getting the same chair, but there was something wrong with it. I had to change it anyway. I had to change the chair. Simple. So I'm sitting on a different chair now. Anyway, before we go to Man United, big up Mookie for supporting. Big up Mookie for Big up Habibi. Thank you so much, guys. And also,
can you just say Brate Moy one time, please?
Brate Moy. Is that
just means my brother in Bosnian.
Okay. My brother in Bosnian.
Yeah, Brate Moy.
Brati means brother, and Moy is not my.
Guys, everyone asking me to talk about the fucking kid we signed. Guys, he's 16. He's fucking 16. Calm down.
Who gives a fuck?
Oh, we signed a 16-year-old, and you guys are all just fucking going mad. Just chill. He's 16.
You're doing it Chelsea now. Liverpool fans doing it.
We aren't going to see him this season. He's going to play in the fucking academy. He's a fucking kid. Relax, guys.
Guys, there's 450 people here, and we really need to get to 300 likes live. Leave everything you do and like the video. It looks like thumbs up underneath the live chat. So hit that like button. Come on, people. The like button.
15, even worse. Why are you asking me about a 15-year-old? How the fuck am I meant to know? Asking me about a 15-year-old.
I was never one of these people that actually, when Inter get a youngster, I'm like, until I see you in the first team, you're not an Inter player for me. I really don't care.
No, I just don't care.
Because I have seen Liverpool over the years rave. By the way, over the last 20 years, I've seen Liverpool rave about a lot of youngsters, and not everyone made it. The only one that I remember that made it to the top level is Trent.
Yeah.
That's it. Everyone else.
And a guy who was called the next Robbie Fowler? Adam Morgan. If you know, you know. Liverpool fans, remember. This guy scored the goal in pre-season and shit. Yeah, John Flanagan was the next guy.
John Flanagan played for the English national team, if I'm not mistaken. He plays non-league.
But that was a dark time. That was a dark time. I think there were championship players getting call-ups, by the way.
I'm talking
England
about
were really shit back then.
Stevie G. Someone says Stevie G. The last 20 guys. since
He said the
CVG
last 20 years, Ali, يا أخي. Chupkar,
in the
Chupkar.
last. Anyway, I wanted to speak about Maresca today. He did an interview today. Before we speak about Man United, for the Man United fans, they're going for Manuel Ugarte, they're going for Ben Chilwell, they're going for Zirkzee is already done. I think the Ligt is going to be done. But I wanted to speak about Maresca's interview. He said a couple of things that are they're different than Pochettino, but he said a couple of things that are about the same as Pochettino. And I want to hear what you think. Maresca said, Chelsea are a big team. If you're coming to Chelsea, you're expected to win. Isn't this exactly what Pochettino said?
Yeah, 100%.
However,
bro, these Chelsea fans are the biggest
you know, he
gaslight.
followed that. Let me just, I know you didn't read. You can go to Twitter and read.
I saw it.
Did you see the next statement he said? You know the next statement he said?
What?
But we need to trust the process. Literally, this is I'm actually copying the word of Fabrizio Romano's tweet. Yeah. Guys, who always said trust the process? Is one club. And one club only that said trust the process. Why is Maresca using the same words as they're used at Arsenal? You cannot tell me that players come to Chelsea, you are expecting to win, and then you follow that by trust the process. He's very logical. He said there are some other clubs that have momentum, right? But he literally said trust the process. Literally said trust the process. Like, it's crazy. Because someone should tell the guy, Chelsea fans aren't waiting for a process. Chelsea fans think that you're going to win. You're going to actually win.
Yeah, but if Maresca wanted to follow the Chelsea fan logic, then he would just not be able to sleep at night due to the lack of IQ.
I actually think this guy, Maresca...
You know Chelsea want to be Arsenal so bad. You know this, right?
And actually, I want to tell you something. I think this guy, Maresca, is literally following what they are telling him. What they tell him to say, he's
a yes man. He's a yes man, 100%.
If you watch, you watch Arne Slot, you watch bits of Arne Slot, and I'm not just here doing Liverpool props, you know. You watch Liverpool Arne Slot interview, and you think this is his own man. You watch Enzo Maresca, you're literally a company man. Literally, you are a company man. Like you're just literally a company man.
Listening to Maresca is like watching Haaland play football.
I don't think anything he said is coming from his own mind. Anything. The questions are already, the answers are already there. I think he literally, everything he said are like media trained answer. You know what I mean? Like, just the answers are already made. And I'm like, are Chelsea fans happy with someone like that? Is that what you guys want?
Chelsea fans are like so low IQ when it comes to manager conversations. It's impossible to explain. These guys are using the Maresca quotes as a reason to get at Pochettino when Poch said the same exact thing, you fucking idiots. He literally said the same exact thing last season. You know, trust the process and we need time and Chelsea are a big club. He said the same exact fucking thing, bro. These same people that are praising him for the quotes now will be using the quotes against him come December time, bro. Come December time, you'll see them live on YouTube. Maresca said that we are a big club and that we want to compete and that blah, blah, blah. Bro, it's so fucking obvious, honestly. I just can't wait for all these people to just be Maresca out. It's just the most obvious thing ever. I'm going to be so honest with you. I can stamp on who's going to be Maresca out next season. Ziad's going to be Maresca out next season. 100%. 100%. Willing. 100% he will be. Willing to do any bet right now you want that Ziad will be Maresca out. I promise you. Lewis is going to be Maresca out, but he will turn late because he turned early on Poch. There's many people who are going to be Maresca out, I promise you. 100%. 100%. I think we'll hear the first Maresca out in November.
Yeah?
November is when we'll hear first Maresca out.
Oh, okay. No, I don't think they will hold their tongue, Husam. They won't. They will hold their tongue.
So you're saying they will defend him to a crazy degree, mate?
Yeah, bro. They will hold their I promise you, they won't. You will not see a Chelsea fan saying Maresca out. Unless, otherwise, okay. You will see. I'm going to tell you who's going to say Maresca out. Goonie,
Yes.
Mina,
Yes.
Dan, the people who said this Maresca signing is underwhelming. I expected better after. Like some of them were okay with sacking Pochettino, like Goonie, for example. Goonie was all right with sacking Pochettino, but he said he thought that the Pochettino sacking
Getting a
will look
winner
better
or
than-
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
So for him, all of these people that were like Pochettino out and they just backed Maresca, I don't think they will be Maresca out because they will be like, they'll get cooked. If Don or Lewis sit on a stream and do Maresca out thing, it will look stupid. It will look very stupid. صح
Yeah.
ولا؟
Yeah, 100%.
It would look absolutely idiotic by them that if they say Maresca out.
Yeah. But looking stupid is the Chelsea fan specialty anyway, so I don't get how that's shocking. There's people who genuinely believe they can challenge for the league next season. Challenge for the
Challenges. Yeah, I don't
challenge
think they're
for
gonna
the league. Which Chelsea player right now starts for Arsenal? Forget City.
Which one?
Tell me more. Which Chelsea player starts for Arsenal right now? Fuck City, put them to the side.
I say to start with the DM.
Okay.
I think
Don't tell me Palmer because Saka's better.
because Saka's there, but Palmer would play in the left wing. He did that for City before because they don't have a
Okay,
competent
Hadi, no
left
problem. I give you left wing. Okay. Gusto is not better than Ben White. Okay,
No,
next.
he's not. He's not. They don't have Chelsea don't have a left back that would start, especially in Arsenal signing Calafiori.
Goalkeeper.
Raya would start 100%. Two center back, Arsenal.
Two players.
I think maybe Jackson for Havertz for me.
Okay, no problem.
But that's a conversation. It's not like he doesn't start.
No, Adi, I'll give you that. So 3 players start for the team that challenged and finished second. Okay. How many Chelsea players start for Liverpool? Don't be an asshole. Tell me how many.
How many what?
How many Chelsea players start for Liverpool? Alisson, Trent, Konate, Virgil. New left back, well, Robertson better than they have. McAllister, Caicedo. We'll put Palmer in the 10. Salah on the right. Jota down the middle, Gakpo on the left. So they have 2 players that start.
Jota left, Jackson up top, or Gakpo, I don't know. But yeah, you're right. There's one or two, though. There's 1 or 2 players that would start. To be honest with you guys, yeah, but that Chelsea team, Cole Palmer is good. I think Malo Gusto is very, very good. I think Levi Colwill is a good football player. I don't think he's bad. I think the goalkeeper is not that bad. Petrovic, whatever his name is. Caicedo is good. I think Shrewsbury Hall is good. But none of them is a challenging football player. I think Cole Palmer. If you're
bring up Andre's super chat, please. Bring it. Because he doesn't get what we said, because this is important. Bring it up.
What is Andre here?
Andre. What is he supposed to say? If you ever worked for someone, you are a yes man. That's the kind of manager Chelsea wants. We're not mocking him for what he's saying. Please differentiate what we're doing here. We're mocking Chelsea fans who are using Maresca's quotes as a way to get at Poch when Maresca is saying the same exact shit that Poch said. You get it? That's what we're mocking. Me and Mo are not mocking Maresca. If you notice, we're not mocking the way he speaks or what he said or any of that shit. We're talking about the Chelsea fans' reaction as of today. Poch told us last season, blah, 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 blah. Go back to last summer, Poch and Maresca said the same exact thing. And Andre, you're a smart individual. Next season, would you be shocked? Would you be shocked? Let me give you guys an option in the chat. Type 1 if you're not shocked if Chelsea fans are Maresca out. So if you expect Chelsea fans to be Maresca out next season, type 1. And if you'll be shocked if they're Maresca out, type 2. Khalas, 2 numbers. 1, you will not be shocked and you expect them to be Maresca out next season. 2, you will be shocked if they are Maresca out. Like, and you see, there's a flurry of people who support multiple different clubs in the chat, including your own, Andre. So this is not a thing at Maresca. This is a thing at Chelsea fans using the Maresca quotes as a way to get at Poch. And by the way, they did the same thing with Caicedo quotes, Mo. Did you notice? They're like,
No.
oh, Caicedo said that we ran a lot under Pochettino. Say wallahi, طب ما he's a pressing manager. If you had Klopp as your manager, he would have said the same shit. Yani what's...
Conte. People,
See, Andre, you yourself say one. Andre himself, the guy who sent the super chat, he put one in the chat. You know. So it's not a thing to get at Maresca. And Mo himself knows I actually wanted a yes man even at Liverpool. So the problem isn't a yes man. The problem is Chelsea fans getting at Poch for the Maresca thing. That's it. Hope you get it now, Andre. Big up.
Yeah, but I think the last part. Are you doing a show after this?
Redirect الترس.
Last point. Did you redirect?
لا هسه بعملها.
Okay.
إذا حبيبي احكي أنا بعملها خلاص احكي.
لا يا عم, I am not. My hands are here.
Yeah.
The last point I wanted to make about this is
you know the last point we're 8 subscribers away from 6.3k. صرت فهمهم الشغلة هاي.
Yes,
بعدين.
guys, we are less. With how many? Number one.
8. Only 8.
By the way, forget, like, I know that a lot of you haven't subscribed. There is about 50 of you that haven't subscribed yet, but there's also about 300 of you that haven't liked the damn video. Hit the like button. I don't know why you're so hesitant of hitting the like button. Why? What is stopping you from clicking like and then moving on to actually enjoy the show? What? Oh my God. I'm gonna let Husam take the super chat after, but just let's move on. I want you guys now to stop everything that you're doing. Forget the super chat. Like is not that precious, Rafikov. It's not. The like button is not that precious, by the way. It's not. You can dislike the video if you want. Just hit that like button, bro. Just hit that like button. I want to speak about Man United and how they're moving in the market if there is time, because I know that we're gonna end soon. Here you go, super chat. I'm gonna read it as I'm Sam, right? Sam, I'm reading it as I'm you, and Husam is the Liverpool supporter that is gonna respond. Salah is the most overhyped player. Literally, Salah missed more chances than Nunes. Salah's biggest accomplishment compared to Hazard, he can tie Saka's laces.
First of all, Salah is not overhyped. Salah is disrespected, number one, and your super chat proves it. Second of all, your second part is factually incorrect because Darwin Núñez missed the second most big chances in the league this season and the first or second most last season. So he missed way less chances than Núñez. And Salah's biggest accomplishment compared to Hazard is winning a Champions League while being a key component in a team, which Hazard never did for Chelsea, who also has less knockout goals than Theo Walcott. Mo Salah also has 3 Golden Boots in 7 years and the Playmaker Award, and made the Ballon d'Or top 10 3 times, and led his country to the first World Cup ever in 30 years, and took his country to an AFCON final with a terrorist manager and shit players that none of you could recognize even if I showed you right now. So, yeah. And Saka, Arsenal fans themselves will tell you, is not even on the same stratosphere as Salah. Big up, though.
Big up, Sam Cool, for the first super chat of the channel. You just got cooked. So, because you literally just spent your money sending a super chat, that is...
Like and subscribe, Sam. Like and
bro,
subscribe.
factually, the thing about it is that when you factually is wrong. Salah converted 50% of his chances. Nunes converted 12. Just facts. By the way, this is just numbers. These are numbers.
Every 2 big chances created for Salah, he scores 1. Every 5 big chances created for Núñez, he scores 1.
6.
Do the math.
12%. You said. I think
12.5%. So we're accurate. 12.5%.
It's literally that, by the way, guys. So these are fact. By the way, these are like facts. And by the way, Núñez' chances were created. Some of them were inside the goal. Like he was literally inside the 6-yard box.
How can you say they were inside the goal? That's crazy.
You know what I mean? You know when a player is, bro, the guy missed from inside the goal and hit the...
Yeah, but you know what's funny, DJ? He's wrong regardless. Because Salah this season has less big chances missed than Núñez in the league and in all comps and last season as well. So you're wrong regardless.
It's factually wrong.
Factually, it's wrong. Salah is not even in the top 5 in chances missed in the Prem. The top 5 big chances missed in the Prem is Haaland, Núñez, Watkins, Jackson, and Hojlund, I think.
Yeah, that is crazy, to be honest. For you,
Look at Mookie just shitting on Sam Cool and said Joe Allen was better than Gerrard. I like the game. What's next? Hey, Nketiah is better than Henry. You know, let's go there. Why not? Gallagher's better than Lampard, since we're just making shit comparisons. Mookie just destroyed you as well. You got destroyed by a fellow super chatter, Sam Cool. So, yeah.
it's
How is
crazy.
it by my logic Salah is better than Ronaldinho? When Ronaldinho won a Ballon d'Or, he won a World Cup, and he was the best player in the world. How do you deduce from me saying Salah is in a different stratosphere to Saka that Salah is better than Ronaldinho? So using your logic, Saka and Ronaldinho are in the same caliber then? There's a reason why you have fraud in your name. You're not a fraud daddy, though. You're a fraud son, because you're my son. Go ahead, Mo. Let's talk about Man United.
We'll just talk about like how Man United are. Just generally speaking, we've spoken a lot about Man United and how they're moving in the market. Are you liking what you're seeing from Man United? The Zirkzee deal, the Delict deal, the Ugarte. Now the Ben Chilwell thing is like, I actually get it, to provide a little bit of competition for Luke Shaw. However, you're getting too injury prone to play left back.
كمل انت ليه بتوقف عادي مرات بنحط كومنت ثانيتين.
I just wanted to, you already have Arne slot as your profile picture.
No, he's mocking the Arsenal guys. Like, if I speak, there will be a fire. That's what Salah said after West Ham when he fought with Klopp.
They gotta get Ugarte. Why are people saying they aren't gonna get Ugarte? There's nobody in for Ugarte. They're gonna negotiate the price. Luis Enrique doesn't like Ugarte anyway. He wants to get rid of the guy.
I think Ugarte is a fantastic player, Mo. I really do. But it's just in the right system. If you want Ugarte to come in and do the Rodri shit, he won't. You know who he's a region.
Bruno Fernandes. They don't need.
Yes, I agree with you. You know who
they need someone to break the legs of the opposition. That's it. And just pass the ball. You know what? The 5-yard pass to the next guy next to you, Ugarte. He breaks.
You know Ugarte is a region of who? Casemiro.
Yeah,
destroyer.
Similar. Yeah.
Fabinho, destroyer.
Casemiro. I know people watch the compilations of Casemiro, like scoring some goals here and there. If you watch Real Madrid with Casemiro, Kroos, and Modric, Casemiro didn't do any wonders there. He just stops the opposition's attack and passes the 5-yard to Toni Kroos, the guy next to him. He looks, there's someone wearing white. It doesn't matter who. Even if center back, give him the ball. That's not my job. I did my job. Ugarte can do the same. Just pass the ball to Kobe Mino, to Bruno Fernandes. You know, not next to you. Don't try to dribble, break the lines. Just don't do this shit. Just pass the ball to the next guy. And that's why I think he suits him very, very well. Like, I actually think it suits them very well. Like, anyone, and any Man United fan, or any Man United fan that think that Man United need 3 ball playing midfielders, that doesn't exist in the market normally, unless you are Manchester City and have a manager like Pep Guardiola, who has the ball 70% of the time. You won't do that. You need someone.
You don't need 3 ball-playing midfielders to begin with. You don't need that.
You don't need that.
You need 2 and a guy who's an asshole. That's what I like. You know? By the way, the Liverpool prime midfield, who was the ball-playing midfielder?
It was Fabinho, I think. Sorry, Henderson wasn't. Henderson was good as well. So who was the 3 midfielders? Thiago, Fabinho, and
Wijnaldum, Henderson, Fabinho. That was the midfield 3.
Fabinho was the best. I think Fabinho was the best player on the ball, if I'm not mistaken.
Fabinho was the best one on the ball compared to the other 2. So, listen. But all this ball playing stuff, listen, not everyone is playing the Pep system, Habibi, Adi. Not everyone has to be fucking Rodri.
Yeah, people think everyone should have a Rodri. Even everyone should have a Thomas Partey. Everyone is not a lot of them. It's not a lot of them. Man United, Ugarte is young. I think Man United are moving the right way. Zirkzee, 23 years old, provides.
What do you think of Zirkzee?
Amazing, fantastic signing.
Fantastic.
6 foot, fantastic for 34 million pounds. You cannot go wrong with that. You just can't. You can't go wrong with that.
You can go wrong, to be fair, but how wrong you can go is the question.
You can't go wrong. 34 million pounds, even if Listen, the guy's not gonna flop as much. He's not. He's not. He's a very good signing for them. Absolutely, very very good signing for them. I don't think it's bad at all. I think it's a great signing for them. But anyway, listen, guys, we're gonna just keep it short for an hour. Is that okay?
Yeah, I know. To be honest with you, I still need to do research on Zirkzee because I know fuck all about him. To be honest with you, I need to do more research.
Just watch compilations. He's big guy, 1 meter 93 centimeters, 6 foot.
I'll watch comps. So what we're saying, خلاص, Man United want to play classical England football, 4-4-2, cross the ball.
No. He's very technical.
Who's gonna cross the ball?
He's very technical. Yeah, Habibi, he's very technical. He's not a number 9.
Who's gonna cross the ball? Marseca, mo. Genuine question I'm asking you. Why did you stutter?
I don't know who. But anyway, I don't know who.
I don't know. Marseca crosses. Have you ever seen his tackling crosses? He tackles when he crosses.
Yeah, the guy doesn't know how to cross. And he has to like stop the ball. You know, the kids go back 3 yards and then run back to the ball. Did you see him do this? He can't cross while running. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Anyway, listen, people. This is going to be... Listen, if I call him a bum, Redlan Tranga, that's because Man United ruined him, not because he's a bum. I've seen this movie many times. And because he's coach under Erik ten Hag, who, by the way, watch for the Football Terrace on Wednesday because I got the tweets bookmarked. We'll see you guys.
Oh, Mo's coming with the receipts. Okay.
Guys, this will take it to Football Terrace top 6. Tap MHF
raid over there.
MHF raid, guys. We'll see you guys soon. We're out of here, people.